with Southport Magazine TV. Today we are in the kitchen of Chef Steve Phipps at Mr. P's. We just left Hagen Sun Seafood where we got a nice fillet of fish. What kind of fish is it?
This is gag grouper.
Gag grouper. And so Chef Steve's nice enough to come back. He's going to prepare us a nice meal from this fresh fish that we just got from Hagen Sun's. All right, so tell us what we're going to do here.
All right, this here, beautiful fillet. I'm going to cut this the loin out of it and make nice grouper medallions right out of the center. It's kind of like the filet mignon. All of this is good. Just wonderful, wonderful meat. But this is the filet mignon. That's what I want to treat you with, is this right here.
So we went to the market today and he looked at what was there to offer and something spoke to him. And this is one of the things that spoke to him. It was really exciting to watch him look at what was there to be offered and get inspired by what was there. And here we are right now trying to see how.
Okay, well here's filet mignon and grouper. Okay. Get ready to saute this stuff up real quick. Pan roast. Olive oil. Pan going. This is a tri-mix. Kosher salt, black pepper, granulated garlic. We call it a tri-mix. All-purpose seasoned. Every station has it. So you want to season something? You know, and that's what we want to do. Just season the grouper. Okay. All right. I'm going to dredge this grouper in some plain cornmeal. I like cornmeal. Cornmeal has a good flavor. You know, gives a nice little crust and flavor on it. It's yellow plain cornmeal. And I'm going to take these beautiful shrimp we found too. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to blacken these shrimp. Just how they are. Just because I feel like that. That's how I feel.
I love that.
That's what I'm going to do.
And so you encourage people to leave the heads on. There's a lot of flavor in the heads.
I do. You know, you can just simply just buy them at the market like this. If you want boiled shrimp like you boil them in this state, you know, season your water, drop them in the water, 4 or 5 minutes, take them off. All you have to, just like crawfish too, just rip it off. There's some roe right there. There's a lot of flavor in there. When I make stocks, this is the most important part right here. The shell and the head, full of flavor. You know, you just can't get that anywhere here. You know, and you can extract that flavor making stocks. But I really like cooking fish, you know, seafood and stuff in its natural state, whole fish or whatever. Some people don't agree with that, but hey.
To each his own.
To each his own. Got a hot pan going here. Put a little olive oil in that pan. Okay. A little olive oil, get that pan kind of hot, and just proceed to kind of pan roast these beautiful little things. Okay. That's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay? Get a nice crust on there. You know? Okay. I'm going to blacken these shrimp here in just a second. Okay? Cast iron skillet. Okay? More blackening. There's my shrimp. Okay? I'm also going to make some Creole cabbage here in just a second. Okay? Just regular cabbage, inexpensive, you know? I think it's a great vegetable. We do it here as a vegetable at Mr. P's. We just saute it up in a little butter, real quick like, so it's still you know, got a nice bite to it, you know? But I spice it with this Creole spice that we make here. What we use on a lot of everything, but it's a Creole spice, you know, paprika, kosher salt, black pepper, Italian seasoning, and onion powder, garlic powder, and nice Creole mix, okay? Nice. And I'm gonna make some Creole braised cabbage real quick. Blackening spice right here. I use Chef Paul Verdun's. We can get that in the store also.
I like that too.
I like Chef Paul Verdun's.
Let me see that.
Chef Paul Verdun's thing. You know? I like using that one. Okay, back to the grouper. Look here. Got a crust on there. See the crust?
Yum.
That cornmeal has got a crust and the the flavor from cornmeal is just wonderful to me. Okay? Put it up on there, a couple of minutes in the oven. Okay? And I'll make a sauce in that same pan.
What degree is your oven set at?
That's 350. Convection oven, 350. I usually finish fish in the oven. A lot of times I'm cooking all kinds of fish here. I'll sear them on one side, roll them over, and finish them in the oven. You know, some kind of pan roasted so they bake and saute at the same time. But yeah.
And roughly how long baking it will it take to finish it off?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So we're maybe like 10 minutes tops on what you just did. That's it.
It don't take very long. Melted butter, okay? That's clarified butter, okay? When butter melts, it separates. Then you get the clarified part, and you got the milk solids and water in the bottom. I take the milk solids and water in the bottom and braise cabbage in it. You know, kind of steams it up and braises it too at the same time. And like I said, you don't have to cook this very much. You know, this is one of the vegetables that we do here. Creole spice cabbage is what I call it. Creole spice cabbage. It's very popular.
I've had it before.
You get ready to try it.
Very good.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna put a little glove on so I can roll these bad boys around. And to blacken something, I do a lot of blackened foods here. To blacken something, cast iron skillet is crucial. You gotta have it. Okay. Which as you see, I got a lot that I blacken all night long. Steaks, fish, chicken, scallops, shrimp, name it, I blacken it. Okay.
Do you always want to use the flat cast iron?
No,
or?
you can use any
Okay.
shape. It's the metal
That
is what's
you need,
important.
okay.
It's the iron that's important because it's heavy and it distributes heat evenly, and it's also seasoned. Those are very seasoned. You know, very seasoned. I decided to do this. You know, melted butter. Melted butter. You know, sometimes people would peel them, but you know what? This is what I'm gonna do because I feel like doing it. And
That's what was so wonderful being at Hagen Sons with you today, is just seeing you come alive, looking at the different things and feeling inspired.
oh yeah, I get inspired constantly. Depending on where I go, doing things. Okay, so these are coated in blackening spice and butter and ready for blackening. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blacken them, and that's what.
So you put the butter, you don't even put anything else on that
No,
pan, you're just
nothing on
heating it up
that.
really high heat.
Yeah, you don't have
Butter
to be too
and
hot,
seasoning, okay.
but just that hot, so you cause a crust on there and a good steam.
Okay.
Okay. Isn't that beautiful?
It
That's
is.
just absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. You know, right now that's one that counts.